A pastor once told me that being worried and being anxious was a sin. It's not. And if you're worried or anxious, I've got something that'll help. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. So I start worrying about one thing, and then when my worry and my anxiety starts ramping up, I start worrying about the next thing, and the next thing, and that big thing that's looming over me, and the other big thing that's looming over me, and the thing that's gonna happen tomorrow, and I spiral and my anxiety gets worse and worse. It's something my therapist called kitchen sinking, where you are putting every worry, every concern into yourself, everything but the kitchen sink. And there's something in the Jesus story that has become a sort of mantra for me in those moments that has really helped. It's from the part of the Jesus story that is normally called the Sermon on the Mount. And in that, Jesus says, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough worries on its own, or something like that. If I was a Baptist, I would have memorized it better. And so when I am doing that, when I have this anxiety spiral and maybe I'm getting on the edge of a panic attack, I use that. I go back to the original thing that I'm worrying about, and if I add something on, I say, no, I don't have to worry about that. That can take care of itself right now. I do that over and over until I've dismissed all the other worries. And then I do something my therapist taught me. So what I do is I think of one thing that I can do about that. One concrete thing. And sometimes the only thing that I can actually do is call a friend and talk about it. But I find one thing that I have control over, and I take control over that, because my therapist told me that one of the things that adds to the stress of worry and concern and anxiety is the sense of powerlessness. And a way that you can deal with that sense and help lessen the worry and get it under control, get the anxiety under control, after you do some deep breaths and you calm your nervous system down, is doing anything and having some control. So if you're worried or you're anxious today, I hope it helps. It helps me.